Welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Buffalo Bulls. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Chanticleers will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Quick give. It's Ellison. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Looking downfield, it's right. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this is an offense that talked about really wanting to take that taste out of their mouth from a week ago. Getting the loss, like they wanted to bounce back, they wanted to start fast, and that's kind of frustrating for them, right? Going 3 and out, setting the tone like that, now already having to depend on your defense. Hopefully this defense is strapped up and ready to rock and roll.
From the gun, it's Edwards. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Chanticleers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Now hits it, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play for no gain.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads it left. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air, it's Applewhite. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Really good 3rd down defense, man. Understanding the sticks and getting him in 3rd and long, first of all, is where they won first. And then playing the pass, breaking on the football, forcing a 4th down, and in their own territory for the offense. Great job by this team.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got enough. At the 45 on his way. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, Palmer, Where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. First points of the day are on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Wants to throw. It's right. Right side, it's Coas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he gets rid of it.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Straight ahead, it's Shelton. Could be an alley. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Booster, booster!
Dropping back, it's right. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he stopped, brought down at the 18, and it'll be enough for the first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. The give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They're all over him. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just got rid of that one.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Laterals it back. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Holds on, it's Edwards. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
I like how this offense throws to their running backs in different areas of the field. It's not always going to be to the perimeter. It's not always going to be screens, but they can attack the middle of the field too using these angle routes. Nice play call.
The run inside, it's Edwards.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out wide right, it's Johnson. Makes the grab in their space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The shot to clears are rolling down the field. Left side is Lawrence. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward movement. Stopped for a short gain.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Right side, it's Lawrence. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wants to throw it. Turns it upfield. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snags it. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Sets his feet. It's Applewhite. Still looking to his right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, shot to clear. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Carolina, 14. Buffalo, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside. It's Ellison. Stopped right there.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Using his legs, it's Shelton. They put the brakes on him. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Reels it in. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They boot it away on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Throws it back. Under pressure. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket. Right away, everything fell apart with the accuracy, and obviously not on the same page with his wideout.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Lets it go. In traffic, it's Edwards. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the shot to clear has come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Edwards. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
The shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a man. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Edwards. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out wide left, it's Lawrence. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Touchdown, Coastal! He got it, feet down in bounds. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making the adjustment. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Shelton. The Wolves use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, gonna throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking down the left side. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hits inside. It's Emerson. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Booster! Where did he go?
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Wright. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback gets past the marker. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker rooms. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Oregon, taking on the Baylor Bears.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
And it's the Ducks with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And this is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Got his man on the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Good timing on the quick out. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the shot to clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can paint holes, like running back now runs through, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a deep grab. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Ellison. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games, with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Buffalo, 17.
Deep in the end zone, it's Proctor. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
He's changing the play. Looking downfield, it's right. Right side, it's Shelton. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give, it's Ellison. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Spins away. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, it's Edwards. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Edwards. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Selling the fake. Rolls right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Bright. Still looking. Slings it downfield. Got his man. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Out wide right, it's Simmons. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds his man, it's Simmons. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Birch. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Birch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. To throw, it's right. Caught! He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
And he got it! And they've made it a 1-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure that
they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Glass. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the shot to clear is right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Tight end now in motion. Trying to run, it's Edwards. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. The Bulls use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown. Shot to clear.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And they tacked on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Birch.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Hits the hole. It's Ellison. Got the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Robinson will throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. 2nd and long here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the unvictory formation.